system leadership is really about the ability to lead with a system-wide perspective. I think we don't exist in isolation.
Most of the problems we face in the world today are complex problems. This means that we've got to go beyond linear thinking. I had an opportunity to not just think about the problem, to not appreciate the system, but to feel the problem.
Yeah, so I enjoyed how Dr. Otto talked about how when we dealt with difficult problems over the past few decades, we have moved from trying to be more centric around who the user is. So when we think about healthcare or poverty or education, we have moved towards that.
It will require us to also sometimes break down traditionally known boundaries and disciplines. So I encourage all of us to think about what we can do, not just as individuals, but also as leaders of your own organizations, as leaders of corporates and other organizations in your respective fields, and also across fields with a systems perspective. I think we're all here because we believe that working together makes a big difference.
Because if you just tinker with structure and process, what are you going to see? You're going to see that the same people will reenact the same problems just in a new structure.
And stewardship is an important part of leadership. If we can't explain what we do and what we believe in, how do you steward?
So from this morning, really, the quote that Otto shared on one of his slides really stayed with me, where he said the success of any change effort depends on the interior condition of a change agent. And I think that perhaps oftentimes in the context of Singapore, we don't really look into ourselves when we think about leadership. And that really was something that in my table we talked a lot about, that if you want to change the system, you have to first be willing to change yourself.
So I think we have just concluded the Systems Leadership Conference, and it's been a great day of people coming together and sharing their aspirations and their hopes for the kind of Singapore they want to create in the future.